Right, Gaffer, that's 9 games unbeaten now, and would you say that's a very convincing win here against Boreham Wood today?
Yeah, look, the scoreline, I think that it was the right scoreline. I think we deserved to win the game. I think second half, Boreham made it a much more competitive game, and the goal back and gave them a sort of a glimmer of light to fight their way out of a hole. And to be fair, they come at us with all they had. Apart from the one goal, we stood up to that well. I felt we couldn't quite get our game going in the second half. And get the ball down and actually link the play. But first half was, I thought, very good. We played some real incisive football and created numerous opportunities, which we obviously scored 2 from. I thought we could have had maybe 1 or 2 more. But then we started the second half. I thought it was a pretty even start to the second half, but we got the third goal, which was great for us. But I just thought we stepped off it a little bit, and to be fair, the players think that as well. They said that to me before I spoke after the game, so they understood themselves that we just came off it a little bit at 3-0. It's understandable, but it's something you have to fight against within yourself as a footballer, and keep that focus on in finishing teams off and not giving them the opportunities to come back in the game. But we've got to be happy with being a team that's just beat Sutton 4-0 away from home. They got to the player final last year, so it's great to get another 3 points against a very good team.
Tom's hitting a very nice vein of form at the minute, and obviously then 2-0 up within 20 minutes or so. Is that quick start really important? Yeah,
well, we just want to start all games with a good tempo, and home and away we want to start well, and we did that today. The goal came very quick. It was, I think, obviously Tom got the goal and the final touch, but there was some good play in before that, some good composure in the box to pick out the right pass. And no, it was a great way to start the game off.
And Shelton's goal as well, that's maybe one of the early contenders for goal of the season. Is that a surprise?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it because he's going to talk about it now for the next 2 weeks, so I'll leave it to Shelton. But he's in there hugging absolutely everybody he can see. So no, it's a fantastic strike, and he's done exceptionally well since he's come into the team. 2-3 games ago. And he knows that he's got to keep up those performances because we've got good players in the squad behind him at the moment on the bench. And but yeah, his goal, sort of topped off his previous performances. But there's still things he can do better. He knows that. But yeah, it was a fantastic strike, and we know he's capable of those sort of strikes. He scored one similar on Friday morning with his left foot. So more to come. But no, really pleased with that, because it was a fantastic goal.
Not to put a dampener, but how do you feel about conceding the first goal in September as it stands? Was that disappointing for you, or is it something we can shrug off?
No, listen, we want to be perfectionists, don't we? And the back lads are certainly disappointed with conceding. But you forgot about the third goal we scored before that, anyway. So I'll talk about that. I thought the play up to the third goal was exceptional as well. Right from the back, starting with Chris Neal. And really incisive play, and Rory's there to get his second goal in 2 weeks, which is pleasing. But yeah, the goal is disappointing because like I said, you don't want to give the opposition a glimmer of hope. At 3-0, it should be finished. But I've never got that feeling really, because once they got their first goal, they had a bit of momentum, and we just had to make sure that the door was shut.
And we're going to Tuesday night now. Hartlepool just a point behind us. Tuesday night, under the lights, great run of form. Are those sort of games that you look forward to?
Yeah, certainly. I think the players will be looking forward to it, but I'm sure Hartlepool are as well. They're in a good run of form as well. So, it should be a good game. But it's a game we're obviously looking to win. Home and away, like I said before, we always go for the wins. And Tuesday will be no different, so we have to recover right. The players have got to do the right things now over the next couple of days, and we'll prepare the team as we always do, and we'll take another result like that, but we know we have to work exceptionally hard and play better if we can to do that.